Good afternoon, Everyday Heroes. This is a video tutorial for how to schedule reports to run automatically for you in your Dayforce system. So the idea is you want to receive a report to your messages on a regular basis. A good example, you get a monthly staff certification report every month, same day, to tell you who has expired on their certifications. A fantastic example is you want to run a labor distribution report every payday to find out how much you paid out in paychecks from your budget on that day. All possible. The example I'm going to show you today is how to set up a labor distribution report. It's by far the biggest question I've had on reports is how can I see how much I'm paying out in my salaries and then be able to look at that and compare it to my budget. So under your menu, you're going to want to go to the reporting menu, and then you're going to click on reports. When you get to reports, you're going to have a whole long list of all the reports available. I'm looking for labor distribution for this example. So I'm going to find the labor distribution folder, and I'm going to run my labor distribution direct managers. This is the report that I want. Now, normally I would run the report by clicking this button, which would show me right now for today. But I want to schedule it for the future. So I'm going to click on the schedule button, and this is very similar to creating a calendar invite in your email. You're going to have a name, you're going to have a start date, you're going to have how often it recurs, when it runs, etc., etc. In this case, it's going to be called labor distribution. That's a simple name. I want to start it on a payday because we get paid every other Friday. Our next payday is this 15th, this week, fantastic. And I'm going to run it on my paydays, which is weekly, every 2 weeks on Fridays. So that means that on this 15th, it's going to run the labor distribution report. It's going to send it to my messages. 2 weeks after that, on December 29th, it's going to run the same report for December 29th's paycheck and then deliver it to me automatically. I won't have to come to reports every payday to run it. It will show up in my messages at the time I choose. I am not a midnight riser. I am 8 a.m. 8 a.m. every 2 weeks, set to paydays. It will just give me the report. I don't have to run it. It'll just pop up. It'll be a link. I can click it. I can look at it. I can compare that from Daxco accounting to see what my budget is, and I can see if I'm over budget or under budget. I'm going to go to my filters. I'm going to leave it as today. That way on this Friday, it will run it for this Friday. I'm going to leave my location, my department. I'm going to leave that blank. I want to see everybody that I have access to, all my different sites, all my branches, all of my GL codes. All my options, totally up to you. You can run it PDF version. You can run it in an Excel version. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And then what happens is it saves that schedule. Here are my schedules, and it is active. And this labor distribution report, it'll sit here, and then on Friday the 15th, it'll send me the report. On the 29th, it will send me the report. And then every 2 weeks after that, every payday, I will get a report in my messages. It'll show up in my messages, and the one for last Friday that I had is right here. It ran automatically. Direct Manager's Labor Distribution Report, spit it right out for me. So this absolutely will help you when it comes to comparing your actual payments from your budget for salaries to your budgeted payments. That way you can know exactly if you're going to be ahead of budget or behind budget every payday. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email, hrheroes@ymcatulsa.org, or my direct extension 3967. Let me know if you have any questions.